shackles, chains, guards, security, playtime, bedtime, mealtime, and simply doing time. Restriction, the soul of imprisonment, the deprivation of liberty, the inability to do as I please, the very reason leading me to claim that I am a prisoner. Why? Have you ever thought why, when we talk about poverty, we feel so pitiful for those affected by it? Why is it looked at with such misery and horror? Because of the harsh restrictions. It is imprisonment of a manner, financial imprisonment. And after quite a bit of evaluation and pondering, I can say that I'm imprisoned by human nature. More specifically, by desire, the I want more factor, the fact that I'm never satisfied with whatever I achieve in life. I recently got my O-level grades. 6 A's last 3 A's and 2 B's. Well, I couldn't be satisfied by the fact that I managed that while playing every sport and instrument I wanted, while watching TV, surfing the net, and texting endlessly, and starting serious studies only 1.5 months before my first paper. However, I will have the thorn of unsatisfaction poking me that, what if I just got serious earlier? What if I could say that I feel like I'm right there, right on top of the world? But I will have to admit that I feel like I'm right there inside a steel cage. And I believe it isn't only me, it's mankind. The lower class are imprisoned financially. The middle class by a want for a better social standing. The upper class by the insecurity of losing all they have and the want for power. And this feeling of captivity has been there ever since I was a child. As a small boy, I always wanted to be a big boy. Now that I'm a big boy and I have to be responsible, I wish I was a small boy again. French psychoanalyst and psychiatrist Jacques Lacan terms this lifelong feeling of wanting the unobtainable as jouissance. Secondly, society is a prison, with me, as a matter of fact, with all of us as its prisoners. I believe that the mindset, attitudes, and norms of the people making society have held me up. From the shallowness of what clothes I wear and what car I drive, to the complexity of how I interact with people and the mannerism I speak with. For example, when I walked onto stage, dragging myself dressed like this and scratching my bum, most of you must have been like, what is he doing? Yes, accepted that most of these norms are for the good of society. However, there are those that harm us. Take another example. I'm continually pushed to choosing a prestigious career, law, medicine, etc. And when I explain my career choice to someone, and instead of the usual reasons of this line has a good future in this country, or I can make good money this way, when I say that I've chosen this career because I enjoy it, well, it's just not good enough a reason. Let me tell you a small story. Once a small boy went to stay at his friend's place. 2 days later he came back, and on the very same day, his friend's mother called his mother and told her, I'm sorry, but your child is never going to amount to anything. You know why she told her that? Just because the small child had a tendency of forgetting these things, and he had forgotten his suitcase at his friend's place. And ladies and gentlemen, that child grew up to be Albert Einstein. As I wrap up, I recently learned about the karma theory on which my religion runs. It says that my soul is imprisoned by the bondage of karma. In other words, my soul is stuck in this cycle of birth and rebirth. So in the simplest words I can possibly find, I could say that I'm not imprisoned to life. I'm imprisoned to lives. So as I conclude, I'd like to check off a few things, my prisoner list. Are my clothes proper? Check. Will I be savory, well-mannered, and polite again? Check. Is my hair proper? Check. Am I a prisoner? Double check. Thank you.